Hello, folks, and welcome back to StarCraft 2. I wave my fist at you impudently, Railroad Switch. But anyway, not what I'm here for. Oh, this is right. I think this is the one I want. Yes. So, Invicta Part 5, A Destiny to Fulfill. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. It's gone 3:45 in the morning, so I'm already a bit knackered. Invicta Part 5, A Destiny to Fulfill. After the victory at Alvia City, Stout began to receive reports of Zerg fleets on approach to Alvia. Stout and Artemis decided to bring the artifact away from the highly populated areas to ensure the Zerg would not attack civilians. They chose Fort Eternus as the place to hold the Zerg swarms at bay. Fort Eternus is an ancient abandoned fortress that used to be the center of military operations for the South Imperium, the empire that came before the Invicta factions. Its highly defensible area would be a perfect place to keep Zerg at bay while answers about the purpose of the artifact could be found. Ortholocks. Thanks to those on Discord for encouragement, also thanks to Bass and X for advice with terrain design. You will not hold without allied support. Try to ensure your allies are always as strong as possible. Typo. I'm sorry. I just keep spotting mistakes and I can't help myself. Well, to be fair, sometimes I play nice and, I just keep going and ignore them. Sometimes. Imperator. The way it's meant to be played. The enemy are unforgiving, making a single mistake will cost you dearly. The enemy attack will be weaker, much weaker. Yeah. Imperator. Fort Eternus. Abandoned fortress of the ancient South Imperium. Here will do, pilot. Keep assuming it's the puppet from Farscape. Pilot, report back to the fleet. The Zerg air assault will need every ship available. Okay, soldiers, this is as close as we can get to Fort Eternus. This will be a ship without risk of being shot down. Has already arrived with the artifact, and for Vanguard, that we will need reinforcing. Artemis, I'll have to say, I never thought it would turn here. Never mind, must get moving. The Fort Eternus was once owned by the South Imperium. The Imperium was a large and fanatically religious empire. Citizens of the Imperium were treated very poorly by the ruling house. The last emperor of the South Imperium was part of the house Melisande. Sande? He was a cruel tyrant, which caused a mass rebellion that would eventually overthrow the Imperium and divide into the Invicta factions. Which caused He was a cruel tyrant which caused a mass rebellion that would eventually overthrow the Imperium and divide into the Invicta factions. The only two still existing houses are House Inferno and House Selic. There are, however, surviving descendants of most of the other houses, such as House Barvice and House Excellus. Random Stalker and 2 Zealots. Be careful of ambushes. No. Men, ready your blades. It seems Zerg have already occupied the journal. Sorry, I was paranoid that there's background music playing. Custom stuff. It's been a little bit since I played Invicta, so I'm a little rusty on quite his moves. stealth moves here. Last time I was here, I was leading an army of the rebellion. The siege of Fort Eternus cost many lives. It was only the beginning of the end for the Zealot Imperium. Fort Eternus was the location of Zealot Imperium's military high command. During the Invicta rebellion, Stout was tasked with taking the fort, but striking a critical blow to the Zealot military. It was an enormous task, as the fort was heavily garrisoned. Still decided the best way to stop the fort would be to intercept its supply line and poison supplies. After daring infiltration, the rebels were able to poison the Imperium supplies. Next day, an assault began on the walls of the fort. The Zealot garrison was weaker due to the poison, which led to a victory for the rebels. For many lives were lost, and Stout still wonders if it could have done more to reduce casualties. Cut off supply lines entirely, or I'm sure they have enough supplies to, weather that storm, weather it for a while. And again, if the poison it took such immediate effect, they were clearly not just what they get in, they're immediately using, So either they didn't have any stores, or they're just like, first in, first out. Stores. Well, actually, these are Protoss. What supplies could they poison? Protoss photosynthesize. I was thinking normal people eat food, but Protoss photosynthesize. What supplies would they poison? Stout, I have no idea if there was any more you could do to reduce casualties. I'm here just puzzled with your physiology. Brace yourselves. Our enemy force has been detected ahead. Somehow. Damn, lost the guy. Well, only Stout really needs to survive. Ooh, lost the other Zealot. Last Zealot. Do it. Stomp, stomp. Nice. Let's see a gap in the Zerg blockade. Warp in reinforcements. I don't understand that at all. How does Zerg... A gap in Zerg blockade, warp and reinforcement. That doesn't make sense to me. It's nice. I'm happy for the reinforcements, but that line just doesn't follow to me. Like, how would the Zerg be blockading, Protoss, warp reinforcements? Right. Yeah, Ultralisks won't be able to do full damage to them. Once more. Sadly, the health reduction, the eggs being on low health doesn't carry over to the Zerg. For some reason, I thought it did. Seems to be just at the end here, but we should finish this place off. Zerg have been destroyed for now. Warriors, onto Fort Eternus. Artemis, I'm glad to see you're okay. I'm glad to see you too. And I'm glad to see you. The Zerg have us surrounded. Then the plan is working. They're being drawn away from civilian areas. But now we have to fight them. This will be hard. We will hold Artemis. We must. Is the artifact set up? I can feel the power emanating from it. Wasn't it previously just a big part of a keystone rather than the full thing? Me too. Whatever it is, we have to protect it. It could hold so many secrets of our people's creation. Indeed. Or to protect it, I will divert spare power to charge it. Maybe then we'll find out what it holds. The Zerg will be here soon. I have a base ready for you, Stealth. I'm placing it under your command now. Ready for me. Ugh, disgusting. Stealth, the other factions of the IAC are standing by, after they're cut off by the Zerg. We could send a squadron of drones to clear the way. It will cost many minerals to build them. So we'll be able to get reinforcements at the cost of some minerals. And we're well trained. I should probably call in an ally now to begin setting up their defenses. Start with the north. Nova forces warping in to assist. We will hold Imperator. To defend Fort Eternus will need allies. You can pay 1,500 minerals to have probes warped down at one of the fort entrances. You must protect these probes while they set up, as you'll have to pay again if they're destroyed. And you want reinforcements again. Use the buttons on the right hand side of the screen to purchase allies. You can always purchase them again if destroyed, provided you have the minerals to do so. Should be fine for the time being. Wish I had controlled a vanguard here. There would actually have some goddamn forces. An unknown Zalnaga artifact discovered in Satharel. It seems to contain incredible power. Versus Zerg are attacking. Hold the line, brothers. Here's creep. Will they be tagging this side first? Oh no, I was actually right in my assumption of first. But... move. I should have already been out here. Blades of Dawn. Rex of the Invicta Nova. Ex-Zealot Commodore Imperialis. Gravis is now leading his faction into an uncertain future. Here they come again. Disappointing the pylons don't actually provide energy for me. Okay. Need to actually keep up on this side of stuff. It's too easy to fixate and forget. I have a terrible habit when it comes to fixating. It seems they've been launching attacks from all sides. We'll need to need to prepare defenses. apparently this is going to take a fair while to actually complete it. They're attacking from all directions. We can still get Stargates. And here I thought they said, just from the sound of it, we weren't actually going to get any. You know, we need every ship of it, you know, in the fight or whatever I said earlier. It's going fine. Defend. Over here. The sooner I get all the reinforcements, the better. Ah, I hate this. I'm tempted in tearing it down myself.
Let our enemy know our fury.
These attacks will just start. She'd expect no mercy from these creatures. Why do you think they're so drawn to the artifact? I do not know. Seems to be able to absorb power though. Let us begin charging it. Then maybe our questions will be answered. Huh. Vordren is of the Dominic's highest military rank of the Invicta Inferno. He is extremely experienced general and admires others with ability. Over the years he's developed a legendary military reputation. However, he also has a reputation for abandoning leaders he thinks are incompetent. Oh, nice. They actually did rebuild. I'm feeling like I just need to save up and get more of these. They do not relent. Attack. Do it. Attack. Yeah, that's a health bar. Okay. I can sense something from the artifact. Defendant forces inbound. We will not yield. You must free me. That voice again. We continue needing to power the artifact. We must find out more. Can't build there, and very little room for me to build here. Move.